and welcome to the Cozy Niche. You are with Jersey Girl. Yes, you are. Listen, the last time that I posted about doing the office organization, I showed you guys my clipboard, and this is what the clipboard paper looked like. It said Cozy Niche Office Organization, but y'all, organization was spelled wrong. Listen, I am not perfect by any stretch or means of the imagination, baby. So I'm so grateful for my people that be watching out like, girl, I think you spelled the organization wrong. And I was like, what? Then I looked, I was like, girl, show you right. So listen, spell check is important. So what did I do? Bam! Went ahead and printed out a new one and made sure I did the spell check to make sure my organization was spelled with a Z. Okay? So now I'm just going to go back through here and check off what we already got done, which was distinguishing between personal and business. Check. Compile invoices and receipts. Check. Now we're going to talk about the scanning portion of things because now we're getting into organizing some stuff, okay? And I mentioned to you guys about having a USB. So for those of us who like to have electronic copies and those who like to have hard copies, this is where my USB comes in. You don't have to use this particular one, but this is, one of the ones I have because, honey, I got several, okay? But you just take this, stick it into the side of your computer, and then you're able to go ahead and create folders and then subfolders and have a breakdown of it, okay? And so for this particular one, for Cozy Niche, this is my Cozy Niche USB. So what I have hard copy, I also have scanned onto here. So if, God forbid, for any reason, there's fire or water damage or something that my hard copies are damaged, I got it electronically, baby. Yes, I do. So that is definitely a good thing to have. And let it be your most up-to-date and recent invoices and things like that you can be able to keep track of. And I would say for me, I don't need to keep all of my invoices on here, but my important paperwork, like my tax info and stuff like that, articles of incorporation, if you're incorporated, if you have an LLC, all these things, it would be important to be able to have these things on a USB. And I don't know if y'all got a chance to see my pen, but baby, do you see her? She pretty, ain't she? My sis, all the way out in California, made this especially for me. That queen, what a crown. You better come on now. Okay, so I had also talked to you guys about having dividers, having a binder. And so this is my binder that I'm going to be utilizing for Cozy Niche. It goes in with my colors of coral, teal, mint green, and that white and cream. Oh yes, very, very pretty colors. So I decided to get a 1.5-inch binder. And then I also have inside of here the dividers, okay? So this particular one right here has a pouch. I find that to be very helpful for any business cards or something like that I may want to slide up in there, or maybe quick receipts. I say quick receipts because I actually have a dedicated pouch, okay, for my receipts for this business. So if you are making the decision to either do quarterly filing or annual filing, at least you can have all of your receipts in one location, okay? And I would also scan my receipts and have scanned my receipts and uploaded them onto the USB. Honey, listen, I'm trying to make your life easy. That's what I'm here for. It's what I'm here to do, honey. Yes. Okay, now, in regards to the hard copies, I went ahead and made sure that my tabs are indicative of the documents that I have, so it's easy for me to be able to go back to quickly. So I actually have a tab called tax and EIN number. So all my information for my taxes, my EIN, I can just go to that tab and do it. Well, Jersey Girl, how did you do the tab? I wanted the tabs to be nice, big, and bold, and something that I can be able to look to quickly be able to see and identify. So I'm using a Brother P-Touch, okay, in order to go ahead and begin to label the different dividers that I have. Now, I am utilizing for this because, again, I did need to take a look at what information I'm going to have in my binder, and I only really needed the 5 tab. Now, you could do the 5 tab depending on what the needs are for your business or for what, you want to be able to file. There's a 5 tab, but then there's also a 15 tab. And then I guess if you wanted to go monthly, you can do the 1 to 31 tab. Again, it does depend on what you need it to do. And for me, honey, I just needed the 1 to 5. I'm gonna make it real easy on myself, okay? And so my next tab that I'm gonna do on my P-Touch, now you can be able to get your P-Touch in white on black, or you can get it clear with black writing. So for this particular one, I have white background with black lettering. So the next tab that I'm actually going to work on for this is actually going to be, as I'm typing it in, because there is a keyboard on here, nice bright colors, and then you actually have, your tape that you actually put in the back. So P-Touch, let me know if you want to get in contact with a sister or something. You know what I'm saying, to help some things on out for you and for me. So my next tab that I'm going to make is in regards to exactly the next item that I want to be able to file in regards to my paperwork. So I'm going to file it just as so. So I have one already for tax and EIN number. So the next thing I'm going to file is for name. So all the information and documents that I need to have, papers that I went ahead and filed in order to be able to have my business properly registered with the county that I'm in, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and put that in. Name. How about that? And ask me how many copies I want to make. I only need one, so printing out the one. And what's really cool about this is that it's actually got a little cut thing right here that you press, go, boop, and all ready. Now I'm just going to take it, come on over here, and I want to cut it to size inside of here because I really don't want it sticking out too much. So I just cut it down some just so it can fit inside of my slot. And then I'm going to slide it on in this way when I need to be able to come to this particular binder, y'all, and be able to see exactly where my documents are. It's a whole lot easier for me to be able to find, okay? I'm also going to make another one called bank because I want to be able to have, my banking information here. Now, it's not, I'm not printing out specifically my bank account info, but it will hold a section just in regards to my banking. So when you're doing this, even for your personal, you might want to do that just so that way you can have things. Maybe for your HOA. I also have in here clear sheet protectors. Now, the reason I want to have clear sheet protectors is, to me, really, really easy and simple. Because I don't want to have to deal with, my pages and stuff like ripping or anything like that. So I'm just going to go over to the tab that I need and slide it right on in, okay? Yes, indeedy. So that way when it comes down to my bank and stuff, it's right inside of my binder. And then I hit up that tab and I'm good to go. Now, let's also go ahead and talk about shredding. I have my shredder, but it's upstairs. So when you come across your documents that are not necessarily needed anymore, then it is a good idea for you to shred the info because you do not want anybody to get a hold of your personal information, okay? Your birth date, social security number, your full name. People are also able to do some sneaky stuff by going ahead and, even if you, tear it up. Baby, I want that thing shredded down to the white meat. You hear me? Okay, so I just wanted to touch a little bit on exactly what I was doing in order to organize the office space here at the Cozy Niche. And I also talked to you guys about folders. I'm going to be using my P-Touch in order to put some tabs up here as well. Just so it's easy to read. Sometimes my handwriting can get a bit sloppy. So it's a whole lot easier to go ahead and use a label maker. It makes the job so much easy. So y'all already know. I appreciate you guys so much for tuning in. Now, you may already be saying, Jersey girl, I already knew some of this. And so I guess you just want to get on here and see my personality. Well, baby, you're welcome. And I will talk to you guys later. So you already know how we end this. How it go? Bye.